In a world where everyone seems to be visiting the same destinations, from Bali's beaches to Paris's cafes, the magic of travel often gets lost in the crowd. Over-tourism is a serious issue that is converting once unspoiled areas into tourist traps. It is no longer just a catchphrase. However, a change is occurring in 2025 that is invigorating. More tourists are looking for lesser-known routes and undiscovered treasures that haven't been affected by commercial overdevelopment and mass tourism. Instead of following full plans, they are pursuing soul-stirring experiences rather than selfies. The world is filled of breathtaking places that most people have never even heard of. From the distant valleys of Pakistan to the forgotten mountain ranges of Europe, and from the Indian Ocean's volcanic islands to the Arctic boundaries. These are improvements for people who want for serenity, nature, and authenticity, not merely substitutes. These hidden gems provide everything you didn't realize you needed, whether you're an adventurer, a cultural explorer, or a tourist looking for deep silence. Are you prepared to experience true beauty, true people, and true locations away from the cacophony of the crowds? Here are 2025's top 10 off-the-beaten-track vacations that will revolutionize your travel philosophy. 1. Europe's last coastal secret, Albania's Albanian Riviera. As Greece and Croatia struggle with over-tourism, Albania is becoming better known among astute tourists. Along the Ionian Sea, the Albanian Riviera provides turquoise beaches, secluded coves, and quaint towns like Himare and Dermi, but without the crowds or exorbitant costs. More flights to Tirana and Vlora are being added by low-cost carriers in 2025, making travel there simpler than before. You'll discover unspoiled shores, friendly inhabitants, and real Balkan food. Explore UNESCO sites like Gjirokastër, eat delicious seafood on the beach, and kayak into sea caves, all without feeling like a walking ATM for mass tourism. 2. Pakistan's Hunza Valley, ecotourism's next big thing. After being ignored for years, Pakistan is now a popular destination for adventure travelers. In 2025, Hunza Valley, tucked away in the Karakoram Mountains, is spearheading the movement as a tranquil, high-altitude paradise with expanding eco-lodges and locally driven tourism initiatives. Awaiting you are towering peaks, glacial lakes, and welcoming settlements. An unadulterated and stunning alternative to bustling Himalayan destinations like Nepal is provided by Hunza. Whether you're trekking to Pasu Glacier, crossing the Hussaini Suspension Bridge, or just indulging in apricot-filled cuisine in Karimabad. 3. The Serenity region of Georgia, medieval Caucasus villages. In the world of travel, Georgia the nation, not the US state, has been steadily gaining ground. Every adventurer is keeping an eye on the Serenity region in 2025 because of its breathtaking mountain scenery and historic watchtowers. The settlement of Mestia serves as a starting point for exploring the untamed landscape. Experience a culture that hasn't been touched by time by trekking to the isolated town of Oshkuli, one of Europe's highest communities. With a crazy twist and at a fraction of the price, the scenery rivals that of Switzerland. 4. Portugal's Azores, Europe's calm island haven. The Azores are still Portugal's best-kept secret, despite the fact that Lisbon and Porto are currently overrun with tourists. This volcanic archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean features lush treks, crater lakes, hot springs, and strange scenery. The Azores' sustainable tourism initiatives are flourishing in 2025. Travelers who care about the environment are increasingly choosing to visit the largest island, São Miguel. Hike around Sete Cidades, dive into thermal baths and furnas, and stay in chic yet reasonably priced boutique lodges that combine luxury with eco-friendly living. 5. The Kingdom of the Desert, Saudi Arabia wits open. Saudi Arabia is making progress in reimagining itself as a vacation destination. Since granting tourist visas in recent years, the nation has drawn tourists looking for stunning scenery, ancient heritage, and state-of-the-art mega projects, without the throngs of Egypt or Dubai. Alula is in the lead in 2025. Hegra, a UNESCO site containing Nabatean tombs older than Petra, is located in this desert region. Nowadays, tourists may attend cultural events outside while lodging in opulent eco-resorts set into sandstone cliffs. With its unspoiled coral reefs and cutting-edge, environmentally friendly resorts, Saudi Arabia's Red Sea project is also drawing attention. 6. Europe's mysterious forest frontier. Romania's Carpathian Mountains. Romania's Carpathians are the ideal substitute for the Alps if you've had enough of them. This eastern jewel, which is sometimes disregarded in favor of Western Europe, has centuries-old towns where horse-drawn carts are still common, vast forests, and secret castles. In 2025, tourists are returning to Transylvania, not because of Dracula, but because of its natural beauty and peaceful charm. Experience slow living in one of Europe's most underappreciated areas by going on a hike through Redefine National Park and staying at a rustic guest house in Maramuresh. 7. Madagascar, the last frontier of nature. Although Madagascar has long been biodiverse, eco-tourists and wildlife photographers are starting to take notice in 2025. Even if mass tourism hasn't yet affected it, now is the ideal moment to visit because of the nation's gradually developing infrastructure. Madagascar, which is home to 90% indigenous species, is a strange place. Take a sail down the Avenue of the Baobabs, hike through prickly forests, or see dancing lemurs in Andasibe Mantadia. The majority of lodges now collaborate with conservation initiatives to protect the island's delicate ecosystems, since sustainability is crucial. 8. Raw, wild, and unfiltered. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea, being one of the world's least visited destinations, is only for the bravest. By 2025, a specialized group of divers and cultural tourists looking for something completely unique are becoming interested in it. With more than 800 languages and hundreds of ethnic groupings, PNG has unmatched cultural richness. Explore some of the world's most breathtaking coral reefs, hike to isolated highland settlements, or take in traditional Sing Sing events. It's far from comfortable and challenging to get to, but that's the goal. 9. Greenland, an escape. Focused on climate. Greenland is currently on the radar of many tourists as climate change headlines continue to take center stage. By 2025, small group trips and cruises will be more concerned with teaching people about glacier protection and ethical travel. Visit Inuit settlements that still rely on the land for their livelihood, climb over the ice sheet, or kayak past floating icebergs in Ilulissat. Even if some areas of Greenland are becoming more accessible to tourists, the region is still quite uncommercialized and provides one of the most profound natural experiences available today. 10. Laos, Southeast Asia's silent soul. While tourism in Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia is on the rise, Laos is still remarkably unexplored. Slow travel is reviving in the country in 2025 because of its relaxed pace, foggy scenery, and recently opened areas that are reachable by high-speed rail from China. The true tranquility can be found in the less-traveled southern provinces like Champasak and the 4,000 Islands. And while Luang Prabang, a UNESCO treasure, combines Buddhist monasteries with French colonial flair, Laos seems like a trip back in time, but in the nicest ways possible, thanks to river kayaking, waterfalls, and rural homestays. In summary, Rediscovery's Ascent. True adventure. Today exists in the hidden gems and unexplored beauties that most people miss as the world gets smaller and tourism around the world soars. These unconventional getaways are an invitation to rediscover what travel once meant: curiosity, genuineness, and exploration free from outside influences. They're more than just a respite from the norm. The trend is evident in 2025, More tourists are choosing meaningful travel over popular destinations, exchanging bucket list items for tales worth telling. These undiscovered treasures all have more to offer than just gorgeous scenery. They provide human connection, cultural immersion, and a sense of tranquility that is absent from crowds and guided tours. You're not simply visiting, you're experiencing, whether you're trekking over Greenland's glaciers, exploring Georgia's medieval villages, or enjoying tea in Pakistan's mountains. So, why not forge your own path rather than following the crowd? It's not necessary to follow the throng when traveling. It can be about getting away from it. Even though they aren't now popular on social media, these places provide something far more uncommon: the opportunity to feel completely alive while getting away from it all. Where will your journey take you? There is no doubt that there are still secrets in the world. It's time you learned a couple. Let us know in the comments what you think about the top 10 off the beaten track vacations. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.